Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aries for the month of December. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, I'm reading for December, but you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. All right, so at the heart of this reading, and your very first card out, we did receive the devil. Okay, so the devil is about, I feel in this case for you, I feel it is an unhealthy relationship. It could be a temptation. I feel like you need to make a decision whether to stay in a relationship or to leave it. Okay, now the devil is in the upright, so there is something about this relationship that does have power over you, that's pulling you that way, in that direction. We have our Knight of Cups crossing, so it is this decision is challenging you. You feel like a victim here because you do carry the sacrificial lamb. You could be trying to stand in your power or to take back your power from that devil energy, from this person, but it's proving very difficult for you and you're very tempted. You know this person is not good for you, but there's a temptation here, and it could be surrounding home, family, security. We see it here. There's like a certain comfort zone here where you are in the Four of Pentacles. Even though you're heavily burdened, you see the sack that person carries on their back is full of rocks. So, and they're dragging a whole bunch of logs there. So even though they're heavily burdened, they may stay for the security. Okay, and this is what she's looking at, you see. She knows that something is off here. Now, something could have happened. Something could have happened, and I feel like this person comes back to apologize, and the question is, because she's feeling like a victim here, the question is, does she stay or does she go, you know? She still holds on to hope that maybe they could escape this situation that they're in. She looks towards the death card, something that's ending, but clearly she doesn't want it to end. Clearly she's trying to hold on to something and prevent it from ending. Yeah. And I mean, with the devil being here, it could be a pattern between you two, you know. Nine of Wands in reverse tells me that you've been trying to hold on to this, trying to keep it from ending, but things have not been working out for you. There's very little hope. That person's loyalty to you would be in question because you have them out in the cold here. And the Four of Wisdom is somebody being nice to you to get something back. So you might feel that they're being nice to you to get something back. Or, I mean, it could be that you're pretending to be happy here when you're not. Pretending something, or pretending to feel something that you don't, because you're afraid of change. For some, you know, it's not for everybody, but because I'm just trying to read it in every way that they're giving it to me, because there's many of you watching, so you know it'll be different for everyone. So somebody here could be afraid of change, afraid to step outside of their comfort zone, or you know what has become their comfort zone. Maybe they feel if they step outside, if they leave this person, that it's going to be worse for them out there. But maybe the devil has created that illusion in their mind for them, you know. So that's something they might want to look at. I feel like maybe there's been one or more times that you've tried to leave the relationship, but something happens that stops you. It feels like there's a block here that's stopping you from leaving this situation, from escaping this situation. I feel like something is going to come out, and it has to do with somebody. It could be that you're going to learn something that was hidden. I mean, it could be something that was hidden about why they were staying in the relationship, because if I look at this card, somebody here is not fulfilled in this relationship. They stay, they drink from the cup, but they will eventually walk out. So that's either you or them. Yeah. And it could even be in somebody's mind that, oh, well, I'll just stay, until this happens or that happens, and then I'll go. So it could be somebody who's procrastinating on something. There is a new offer after some type of betrayal or something that got exposed, some type of unhealthy behavior. Then, yeah, there could have been an argument, a blow up. And then somebody turns around and comes back with a new offer. But the Melodimantum in the reverse is consequences for your actions, okay? Or consequences for not having thought something through, or for letting the heart rule the head, Five of Swords in the reverse is whatever this was a deliberate stab. Somebody stabbed you deliberately. This person doesn't have a conscience. This is this is a really dark card in this deck if you look at this person's face. This is somebody who's very angry. That scene there, maybe it looks like she's covering a child, like she's trying to protect the family or protect what she has from this person. Maybe you're being treated unfairly, and maybe you're actually really afraid of this person. Whatever they do or whatever they've done haunts you. Or things that they said haunts you. You need to be mindful of your choices at this time, because every choice you make will bear a consequence, good or bad. I think that you have a very difficult choice to make with this Two of Swords here. Okay, so you got two thoughts, two ideas. This could be two beliefs. You could be trying to maintain balance in a situation of conflict. Biting your tongue, being quiet, holding yourself back from saying something in an attempt to keep the peace, not to stoke an argument or to make it worse or even to stoke an old argument, you know. You could be determining what the pros and cons are here. You may not feel ready to make a choice. You could be fearful of the consequence of that choice. You could be having to make a choice that you don't really want to make. And you know, like behind the blindfold, her eyes are open. So that indicates that she's open to any evidence that pertains to one side or the other that might help her to decide, you know. It also indicates that she's not trying to fool herself here. Yeah, because you look at the next card, Justice. She's quite aware of the consequences either way of her decision. Yeah. She fantasizes about change, about a new beginning, but doesn't have the courage to leave. She's, at least not yet anyway. She's afraid. Yeah, see, she's got this new offer, this apology, but maybe she's afraid to stay also. Like, I mean, it could go many different ways. She has family with this person, that's for sure. The Ten of Cups is here. But I mean, coming with the cards that surround it, she could be staying for security or for the family. She may do this out of bonds. So she's faced with this. Should I take him back? Because underneath what's hidden is this. We know it's going to happen again. It's hiding. It's just hidden for now. And so here we have the king down here, and he could be somebody who has power over you. He could be somebody very controlling. He makes the rules, or this could be about rules. This card is saying it's time to put your house in order, to complete any unresolved issues, legal or otherwise, and deal with any issues that are related to fairness. And we do have justice here. Take care of anything left undone. Pay debts, settle arguments, make amends. This king acts with intelligence and strategy. So he's using logic. He thinks things through, pays attention to details. So he's here to remind you to take affirmative action in your life. But he's coming with the card of fear. So you may be fearful of doing this again. So this card would be asking you to identify how fear might be affecting you on this part of your journey. What are you afraid of, actually? And are your fears valid? Have you seen actual evidence of adversity and trouble, or are you seeing false evidence which gives the appearance of being real? Fear is a crippling companion and indicates a loss of faith and connection to the divine. Remember here that the divine doesn't give you anything you can't handle. You need to be careful. You need to be careful because you have a confrontation coming in. Okay, we see that beneath the page. It's hidden. So, but it is also what the wasp is telling us. So you have a confrontation coming in, but somebody is going to try to sting you. Okay? You need to try to avoid this confrontation because the chances are that whatever challenge comes up, it is much smaller than you perceive it to be in the grand scheme of things, because it's possible that this person, this devil, whatever he's going to put onto you, there's deception there. So, I mean, if you are receiving the sting, be very smart about this. Use strategy, okay? Strategize. Use logic is what I want to say. And just swat it away. You need to defend yourself, okay? But don't start any confrontations. So the wasp is here warning you to defend yourself. Don't go looking for a confrontation, but if you are being confronted, you do need to defend yourself. Basically, it's what it's trying to say, because that person, if they don't get their way, will retaliate. And, you know, maybe this is what you're fearful of. Maybe you're fearful that they are going to get angry, that they are going to retaliate if you don't give them what they want. So, that is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking, and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.